12 years together, 1 month of a woman I never knew. Hope this is a safe place for this. This is where my story comes to rest. I have been with my person for 12 years, 2 kids, 2 dogs. The works for being together this long. I work nights. 12 HR shifts, 8 days a week with random days off. Early March, something with her vibe just fell off. Her voice, the way she answers me. Stopped really looking at me. Started making sure her emails were deleted. I start asking if anything's going on. Are you texting someone? I see little hints when I can gaze at her phone, Snapchat email confirmations. All while I'm being told I have nothing to worry about and that she loves me. She tells me she wants to feel better about herself and would like to. Buy some things for the bedroom, shawing, new skirt, tops, BP, Dieldo, she mentions this panty vibrator she can wear I can use on her while at work, okay? One afternoon I noticed she downloaded Telegram, so I download also and sync contacts. I see her on then, off, on and then off, on and off, all while I'm waiting for text responses or open Instagram videos or whatever. I kinda watch it for a few days and then one night while at work I get tons of nudes from her. She never ever does that. I try to be cool about it, but my anxiety grabs me and I call her out about being on Telegram. And I know what Telegram is about and to screenshot me everything she's doing on there. She obviously denies and deletes everything and says she uses it for shopping. And we're getting closer to Easter now and I felt so bad about it I decide I'm making her an Easter basket. Nice blanket. New water bottle. Favorite candy. New shoes. I go all out for my apology. The card stated how I would do better at not assuming she was doing online infidelity. April 22nd. My D-Day. My ground zero. I wake up 1.5 HRs after closing my eyes from work to her doing something in the room. She looks at me and says, "What?" I thought, how weird of a way to respond. I go downstairs to get coffee and she's about out the door for work. Something just isn't sitting right. I feel so off. She leaves and I start searching websites that she may be on. I find one called FetLife. I'm sure most of you have heard of it. I make a profile and start searching usernames I would think she uses. Found her 25 pictures uploaded, 4 videos uploaded. Guys screenshotting them, tributing. She has a Dom on the site and his name is written across her chest. She is his submissive. She joined the site in March. I screenshot as much as I can, and I send it to her. She calls off work and I'm breaking down on the phone. You gaslit me for a month that it's in my head. You sat there and looked me in the eyes and said you love me and nothing is going on, that you aren't doing anything. After the 5 HRs of phone calls and FaceTime, she comes home. She's puking the whole time from her nerves, from her shame and guilt. I'm digging for information. My anxiety craves details. She gives me the login for the email she used. New email. 663. Notifications on FetLife. Likes. Messages. About 30 notifications a day. Even on days I was off and I would go up and say goodnight and make sure she was put to sleep. She was up. Doing this. After more talking, she told me her Dom had her make a second Snapchat. Now finding out there was cybersex or whatever it's called. In our bed, she's video chatting these guys while I'm at work providing for our family. She's sending this guy pictures and videos throughout the day, every day. I never got that. I never would get good mornings, and she would usually always forget good night texts. But they got all that. She tells me as much as she can whenever I ask her anything. There's so many more questions I have, but what will it do for me now? She may even just say she doesn't remember, and it will still drive me crazy wondering if she's lying. I found numerous Reddit accounts of hers, and she posted a NSFW photo 3 years ago. Who is this woman? I have been so messed up over all this. Checking her phone whenever I can. She plays a lot of Warzone, and it's on our son's PS5, so when friends are added, I get an email about it. I said, "Why are you adding so many people? You can't just play with randoms?" I asked if they are people off of FetLife. No, 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 they are randoms. They were not randoms. They were off of FedLife. I don't know who this woman was for that month. She said she really got into smut books for a while and got her curious. And she was looking into it and it got her going like a drug. And then it made her feel like making an account. And then the acknowledgement from everyone just kept her coming back for more and more. All while I was asking her about our relationship every day. Are we okay? Are you sure you're not doing anything? She said she started to feel like there was cameras in our house because my timing and questions were so close. She felt so guilty. But here I am. Almost 2 months post D-Day and I spiral. I was leaving work early every day. I lost 36 LEBs in a week. Even just this morning we were talking about this issue. But now the more we go back into, she is starting to get annoyed and upset that I'm not further along in my healing. I was seeing a therapist for 4 weeks and got nowhere with her. Just started a new one. And she is also doing solo therapy for herself, and we will be doing couples therapy. Wow, that was a lot. And the bad thing is, I'm sure I left out some information. But I'm at work, and I'm not even supposed to be on my phone. Guess I'm looking for advice, or just a place to vent since no one knows about this besides us. Thanks.